So HipHop is yet to produce a #1 album or single in 2023. Not sure the last time it didn't top the charts in the calendar year, and obviously we just a little bit over halfway through. But let's chop it up about it real quick. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So I'm not surprised, bro. I don't listen to none of these rappers. You know, for the first time, you got more than 5 female rappers kind of making music too. I mean, at one point, you know, you did have Missy, Lil Kim. You know, maybe for the second time, you didn't have that really. You know, it has never been as many female rappers. You got every female who got big lips or got a BBL, who got a natural titties and booties. Now, you know, trying to make a rap song and trying to make something cool and my punani and my booty and my this and my that. So I'm not blaming the women, but you know, when females rap is booming right now. You know, I don't listen to pretty much rap today. I hear a song that I like that's prescribed or that's not prescribed, but that's, you know, suggested by YouTube Music, or you know, that's what I use. But you know, every time I hear something, everything sounds the same. And as far as hip hop, you gotta talk about R&B being under the umbrella. I don't really hear people make R&B like that. All I keep hearing is that same African, you don't want nobody. And I'm saying it's not a catchy song, but it is. And you know, why you see Bow Wow in the thumbnail is because Bow Wow, he spoke on why. He said ain't nobody making timeless music. They making music for, you know, for the here and now. They making music for TikTok. They making music for females to twerk on Instagram too, and so on and so on. The music sucks. Straight up and down. Ain't no other way to put it, bro. I don't even listen to nothing new, bro. Real talk. If I do listen to something, this, like I said, they suggest it on YouTube Music. And I might hear a song that's catchy that get me through my workout. Or I might just, you know, y'all might just want to change the pace of things. You know, but I don't listen to nothing new. I don't do the clubs neither. I've been stopped doing the clubs and stuff like that. So when I do kind of glance at the hip hop stations or hear the kids playing it around the neighborhood and stuff, and I still live in the hood. So when I do hear people saying it, and then you actually get to listen or you watch the visuals to the music videos, you see people playing, and you just like, you know. And some people are going to forever try to stay current. Like that old man in the club, still at the 18 and up clubs. He 40 years old, still at the 18 and up clubs. Need to be at the grown folks clubs, trying to look hip, trying to dress hip and look mad out of place. That's a lot of people in hip hop act like, you know, hear Birdman say, if you don't evolve, you get left behind. That's if you don't have no type of integrity about what you pushing out here. All them dudes that came before is, you know, I can't even say they're responsible, to be honest, because they sold hip hop just like we sold everything else in this country that we did own, from acres, land, the fried chicken spots, the little gas stations, or, you know, if not, you know, they took it from us and we sold hip hop. And they monetized, squoze every, you know, dollar up out of hip hop. But that wasn't just the whole plan. Was just not for them to take hip hop from us, make it lucrative and squeeze every dime out of it. It was to destroy it. They couldn't take it and make it they couldn't take it and make it theirs like they did rock and roll and so many other types of genre of music. They couldn't take it and say it's ours. You know, they couldn't. It ain't enough Eminems. It's not enough Bubba Sparks. It's not enough what's the other kind, Jack Harlow's in the world to do so. They couldn't take what's ours, Night, and make it. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to take hip hop and say it was ours. It's theirs, excuse me. They couldn't do that. So what they do, they said we're gonna get every dollar up out of it, we're gonna control it, and we're gonna destroy it. Since we can't take it, we're gonna destroy it, because if we destroy, you gotta think about, y'all looking at hip hop as a genre of music. It's not a genre. It's not hip hop. I mean, it's not just rap. It's not just R&B. It's just not the subgenre neo soul, jazz, rhythm and blues, you know, hardcore rap, gangster rap, trap rap, conscious rap. It's none of them subgenres. It's the way you dress, the way you talk. It's influential over a whole culture of it's a whole generation. It's influential. It influences. That's the only thing we know as black people over here. That's the one thing we built that we felt like they couldn't destroy, you know. And you know, when they found out it could be lucrative, it's just part of the process of destroying it. I know you don't find it funny that you know, the more they destroy hip hop, you know, it's kind of like the more they destroy the black community, because it is the black community. It is. It's one and the same. It's the only thing we built and we know in this country. It's the only thing. We got drug here. Yeah, I mean, we built the country with, you know, they erased that like it didn't happen. We don't get credit for that. We don't get reparations for that. We don't get a check for that. But as far as what we know and what they can't erase right now, it's ours. And look how they emasculating it. And that's across the board emasculation. If you look at it, if a woman commit the same problem as a dude, 9 times out of 10, if the dude ain't got money, you know, the woman ain't gotta have nothing, the time difference is gonna be, the outcome is gonna be totally different. So what do you do? What they say, if you break the strongest link, you know, you break the strongest part of the building, the foundation, the rest of the building gonna fall. So they gotta break them in, and they are. I see so many, you know, and one is too many, but I see so many guys sitting in the car while that girl pumping gas. I see so many dudes carrying around purses, athletes. I seen a boxer shadow boxing in the gym with a purse on. Not just with the fanny pack. The dude had the purse that go around the whole arm. All that's part of it. And like I said, the young kids are going to be programmed to stay hip. That's the first word in the letter of hip hop is hip. So you have to stay current. So whatever, now that they control what's hot and what's not, because they don't care what it look like. They wear them little red boots. That's hard to get your foot out of no more. These people just think they want to stay hip. They want to stay current. Ain't no more individuality no more. And that's kind of what I was raised on. Like, if I'm aware of something, or I'm aware of something, I'm aware because I like it. I ain't gonna wear it because everybody else wearing it. And then just got that the same, some 11s come out, Jordan 11s, everybody get the same 11s. What's the individuality? Everybody dressing off the mannequins. Everybody got the same outfit with the same 11s. Everybody taking Christmas picture with the same 11s. Just to say you cool. And that trickle down effect go down to the interaction between men, going back to men and women. To stay hip and current, you gotta wear a purse. You gotta dress a certain type of way, right? Why do those guys try to stay hip and current? Why do females try to stay hip and current? To attract each other. And then when these females get attracted to these dudes that's dressing and listening to a certain type of music, and then they get mad and don't work and say, well, he was feminine or he ain't masculine. You knew the ninja was feminine when you seen him carrying a purse on. Carrying a purse around when his pants was tighter than yours. Y'all shopping at Victoria's Secrets together for undergarments. You got to understand how deep this really goes. It's not just about the music. That first idea was to get as much money out of it. The first idea was how can we take the culture and make it ours. Then the second thing was how much money can we squeeze out of it. Then they found out we can't make it ours. We can't erase history right now. We can't take rock. We can't do it like rock and roll and take all y'all songs, pay y'all for them, or take them and you know and say Elvis did them or the Beatles did them or whatever. Too much cameras, too much social media, too many outspoken people. But what we can do is we can destroy the shit. Since we can't have it, we're gonna destroy your culture. That's what they doing. You know? So it's just not that, oh, they not making great music. You got to understand, and people, you know, they say, you heard Gene Watt do an interview on Drink Champs. You hear Bow Wow say the same thing in his interview on the BET Awards that's going around. They got me doing a video thinking about it, where they say basically we got to get back to getting people that got talent. J-Lo ain't had no fucking talent. Wasn't Ashanti doing her vocals? You know, it's just, you know, what they choose and choose not to put out. It's payola. It's what you got behind you. It's about how long it take you to sell out. They filter all the good music in. You hear all the great R&B music is being underground. They want you to push a certain type of message. And then when you start saying, well, I don't want to do this no more, I want to push this album out, they shelf you. And legally, they can shelf you and starve you out. And maybe not, you know, maybe not bring you back again. So it's what they choose to put out. It ain't like it ain't great music being made. It is. That's not the case. It's not like it ain't great music being made. Or solid music being made. But to get to the you know, just the music side part of it, all sound the same, all trash, all about killing, all about, you know, female body parts. That's what it's all about. It's all the same beat. It's all the same rhythm. Yeah, you got Memphis kind of coming in, sounding Detroit. You know, sounding, Memphis coming in with a particular sound. You got Detroit coming in, finally getting our credit for our sound and all that. But that's few far in between on the grand scale of things. You know, it's just the quality of the production is a lot of the production is fine. The production is what's carrying the music. But it's not a lot of originality because it's now more than ever they censoring who come into hip hop. Everybody got to get blessed in. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing good about it right now. Even an R&B song, you know, you hear one good R&B song here and there. You know, you hear Ella May here, you hear Her Damage here. You hear a couple things that you might hear 3, 4, 5 years from now, like, yeah, this is swell. This is hot, you know, this is dope, you know, whatever. But when even when you play, you know, Straight Outta Compton to this day, it's like, damn. Even though when you playing Lauryn Hill, Killing Me Softly, it's like it's when it comes out, it gives you nostalgia. Like, don't this music give you real nostalgia? Like Bow Wow say, maybe Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick are the only artists that's give you nostalgia. And maybe you throw Future, you could throw Future in there too, or some type of nostalgia. But like I told y'all, the greatest, I think the last great year of hip hop, the last truly great year of hip hop was 2009. That's when it peaked. 8, 9. That was the end. And I know some good music that came after in the 2010s. You know, it was, you know, Future started to come out on the scene. I think 2 Chainz album, True Religion, and mixtape, that came out like what? 9 or 10. It was some good, you know, Kendrick Lamar first album came out around 9 or 10. There was some music that crept up in there, but that's when it changed. That's when it truly changed. But that's the gist of it. And don't let nobody tell you different. I might have missed a thing or two, but that's the true gist of why, you know, we are what we are in hip hop. It ain't just, oh man, you know, the music just sucked. No, it ain't just that the music just sucked. It's to the point where it's a reason why. It's good music being made out here. For sure. There's good music being made out here, but it can't get in. So, you know, look at stories like Ali Vega's story on YouTube. Look it up. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, TikTok, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.